For question number 5, it says here that you should factorize the following completely. So you would have recalled earlier on that whenever I need to factorize a cubic expression, I will need to find out what is the first factor and then be able to do long division to then get a quadratic and then factorize the quadratic. Okay, so in this case, the first thing you should be doing is to let fx be equals to 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 4x plus 12. Now you can actually easily use your calculator to be able to find out what is the first factor. So in this case, I actually use my calculator to find out that one of the factors is x minus 2. Okay, so therefore, I'm actually substituting x equals to 2. So f2 ends up with a remainder of 0. So using your remainder and factor theorem, you'll find out that x minus 2 is a factor of fx. After you've done that, you will then do your long division. Okay, so you have 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 4x plus 12. I do my long division. Okay, so I get x minus 2. Okay, that I'm going to divide it by. So it's 2x squared. Okay, to get rid of the 2x cubed. Okay, so you get x times 2x squared, so becomes 2x cubed. Then minus 2 times 2x squared becomes minus 4x squared. Okay, you end up with minus x squared minus 4x. Then the next term that I need to get rid of is my minus x squared. So I have to minus x to this. So you end up with this. After which you will end up with minus 6x plus 12. Okay, so the next thing you need to get rid of is the minus 6x. So you take this, you multiply by minus 6, you end up with this, and then your remainder becomes 0. So now you end up with a quadratic factor. So with this quadratic factor, okay, you end up with x minus 2 times 2x squared minus x minus 6. So this quadratic, you can factorize using your cross multiplication method or your factorization frame. So you end up with x minus 2 just bring down from here. This is actually x minus 2 times 2x plus 3. So this can then be combined into x minus 2 whole squared times 2x plus 3. So you'll notice that your part A question says to factorize, and then in part B, it says hence. So this question, the part A is actually helping you with the part B in order to split them into the partial fractions. So in this case, it's very obvious. This is definitely a proper fraction. So you can move on to your various cases. So you will let 7 over 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 4x plus 12. Okay, you will split it into 3 partial fractions. One is a over x minus 2. The other one is b over x minus 2 whole thing squared. Then plus c over 2x plus 3. Okay, when you simplify this into single fractions, into left and right, okay, you end up with a numerator that 7 equals to a times x minus 2 times 2x plus 3, plus b times 2x plus 3, plus c times x minus 2 whole thing squared. After you've gotten this, you can substitute suitable values of x in order to get rid of some of the unknowns. Okay, so it is quite obvious that if I substitute x equals to 2, there will be one option, and the other one will mean x equals to minus 3 over 2. Okay, so when I substituted x equals to 2, you notice that this will no longer exist. This will not exist as well. So all you're left with is b. So your b is equals to 1. The next one will be to substitute x equals to minus 3 over 2. So again, same thing. This doesn't exist. Neither does this. And all you're left with is your c. So you'll find out that your c is actually equals to 4 over 7. And then in the last part, if I want to find out my a, again, because I've already found out my b and c, I can substitute an appropriate value of x to find out the value of a. So I've chosen an easy number, x equals to 0. And then after that, I'll find out that my a is equals to minus 2 over 7. And the last step, let's rewrite everything. Okay, so your original fraction now becomes, your a is negative 2 over 7. So it's negative 2 over 7 times x minus 2, plus your b is 1 over x minus 2 whole thing squared, plus your c from here is 4 over 7 times 2x plus 3. And that is your final answer for question 5b.